No, thank you. What do we have here? This is the one that got my interest here. The one with the moon. Hello everyone, Thranxians is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Where we don't even say it. We don't even say the episode number anymore. No. We're past all that. We're in a new era. We're in the era of being in our S-class freighter. That's right. Super excited. Really just loving it and looking at things to sell. Now, I don't want to spend too much time doing this sort of maintenance stuff, which is why I've sent all of our expeditions out off camera. And I think, gosh, really more than anything, we can all process this easily enough in our own... let's see, look at that. We're pretty much full on ionized cobalt. Look at all this stuff. It's money in the bank, I suppose. These I have a plan to store. I think even though we're not going to set up our freighter just yet, I think it would be wise to connect each and every one of our storage rooms here so that we're able to, let's just go like this, 5, 6, right, 7, and then this way we can still interact with their inventory from the freighter. I think that's the right call. And that way we can quickly and easily put away the things that we... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at all this. This is... We're going to have to... Okay. We're going to have to make some circuit boards, is what we're going to have to do. And not only are we going to have to make some circuit boards, we're going to have to turn those into quantum processors. And I went right past them. Right. I went right past them. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll just do that really quick. Not too... What did I get? Oh, well, we do need those. Okay, so these... I switched over to our squid ship because we can send these to our squid ship, these exocraft modules that we took off of our freighter. Really just shuffling inventory space around. Gosh, can you imagine if we went and upgraded this thing's inventory just to hold more modules? Oh my goodness. Crazy. Alright, and then heat capacitor. Right, and then let's see, we need maybe a few more of these. I know we have the stuff to make them. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, we have tons of plants, so we're not worried about any of that. So let's start making circuit boards, and let's just go ahead and queue up as many as we can. 15. That sounds really good, actually. And I think we can go ahead and make... Where's our... There it is. Quantum processor with our 15 circuit boards. Boom. And that uses up these superconductors, which means now we can take some of these semiconductors and the enriched carbon, and we can make more superconductors with them. So at this point, we're kind of just shuffling our goods around by condensing them and making the money we have stored more efficiently, taking up space here, as you can see. The polyfibers, are those a thing we can... Here, let's try to make quite a few of these if we can. The polyfibers, yeah, we absolutely have enough to make those, which means now we can also make circuit boards, and then of course 10 more quantum processors. Boom. That's pretty darn good. Now if we take a look at Yep, these cryogenic chambers we can turn into stasis devices. This fusion accelerant, I believe we can change into fusion igniters. So we should do that. The geodesite portable reactor is the thing we need to make. Okay, well this is quickly getting a little bit out of the realm of what I wanted to do. But it is stuff that we need to do. Oh, and we have portable reactors here. Okay, well we can take 10 geodesite and... Gosh, it's just so much. Maybe if we... Let's see, if we put these... Hold on. Should be number 2, that's shiny rocks. Spare parts. Special and fancy. This is manufactured magic. Right, that's vegan for life. Okay. So I think at this point, we could just load up. This is probably enough room. We don't have to do anything else here, I don't think. The organic catalyst. I think we can use, yeah, fusion accelerant and nitrogen salt. So let's just go ahead and take those and... Yep, make a few more. Oops. And look at that, we have room for more. Okay, that's good, because I didn't really want to do more than we've already done so far. And we've already done all this. But I think, and it's just my personal opinion, that squashing all of these things together to make higher tiered manufactured items is fun. It's fun to see the progress and the stockpile of wealth, so to speak. If I'm wrong, I'm sure that everyone will let me know. But for now, I think that's as much as we really wanted to do, and at this juncture we need to continue our exploration in looking for the new capital for the Thranxian hub. Let's see what we have. All right, we need an Isentam capital location. We absolutely just need one. We don't have room for that. We do have room for that. Okay. And I think what we'll do... actually, we didn't have room for any iridesite in that container either. This stuff is pretty much maxed out, so that means, yippee for us, we get to process into platinum. And then we'll go ahead and put that platinum in our inventory. Alright. We can just process the things as we need to right out of the freighter. Yeah, so that's pretty quick and fairly benign, and I can actually do that off camera even. Let's depart. Let's depart our beautiful ship. There it is. There it is. I'm doing this recording a little bit before the official name drawing has taken place, so we don't have a name yet. We'll just call it your capital ship, because that's what the game is calling it. Let's see, a barren planet with aggressive sentinels. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be our capital. I'm curious, how odd would it be if we just happened to find the perfect planet in this system where we got our freighter? A flourishing planet, you say? I'm curious. I don't expect a whole lot, but I'm going to keep an open mind. Let's go over where the sun is. So we can maybe get an idea for what it looks like during the day. We know the night sky is going to be this golden sort of color. That's a little bit... I don't want to say it's a deal breaker, but huh. So this planet is purple on purple. Okay. No. It's purple and green, gold, brown trees, purple skies. It's got the floating rocks. I'm not a huge fan of floating rocks on my... Well, they have a place. I guess I shouldn't make blanket statements because there are some really neat land formations that can happen because of them. Ultimately, though, this planet is not speaking to me. Oh gosh. Really? We had crashed freighter? We have to do this. We can't pass up salvaged frigate modules. It's not a thing. We can't even consider it. Even the potential for them is more than we can bear. And as much as I know there's a lot of commotion, everybody really looking forward to seeing the new location chosen for everyone to start building in Ice and Tam, and when we're gonna do the multiplayer taxi stream, we can't rush it. Like we can't get so excited that we pick a location that's suboptimal just to get the ball rolling. That's kind of the antithesis of what No Man's Sky stands for, or the complete opposite. I mean, we need to take our time, explore efficiently, and we'll know the perfect system when we see it. But too often in the earlier part of this series did I sacrifice quality for efficiency. And no more. No more. Now that doesn't mean that I necessarily want to make things take longer than they need to, but we have been working on this salvaged frigate module thing for quite some time, and we're very close. We only need 2 more. Yep, and so even if we don't get any this time, we're going to stop and check it all out. Because that's normally what we would do. And just sit around the fire and appreciate its warmth, you know. And a lot of times I think I've referenced stopping to smell the roses, but having played the Outer Wilds a good bit, I think I can safely say, really more than anything, it's taken the time to stop and, you know, stop and sit at the campfire. Whether you're trying to roast marshmallows or take a nap, you know, the loop is going to go on without you. Like, things are going to continue no matter what. So we should stop and make sure we're taking the time to really appreciate the quality of what we're doing. Wow. And just in true fashion with the game, this was my haul. I just want to show everybody, I'm not complaining, but this was my haul from this crashed freighter. I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to put the Starship launch fuel on the freighter, of course, because that's where we're storing that stuff now. And these... no, hold on. Let's make a few more of these, and then I guess we'll start storing these on the freighter as well. There we go. How's our ferrite looking? Ferrite's looking kind of low, so let's go ahead and we'll process this stuff. We'll just process a little bit each time. Alright, so we've verified this system has, well, everything that we wanted in a freighter and nothing that we wanted anywhere else, albeit a high-wealth system. Gosh, I do think we should hit the space station, though. And I'll tell you why. Mining module. S-Class. Get an S-Class mining module, and then we'll be on our way to the next system, and we'll hit a nice big 6-planet, 3-wealth system. I think that's where the money's going to be made. No anomaly, though. That's okay. I was kind of hoping for one, but... Again, I don't mind, Oops. I don't mind... waiting to, get things slowly over time. I think that's the best way, in my humble opinion, to play this game in general, but especially if you're showcasing the gameplay, is to not really focus on any one task. Everything can start to feel stale and grindy over time. Unfortunately, we had to do that. Ooh. A-class angle translator. That's okay, but you know, it's not an S-class, so we're gonna keep on moving on. Your equipment insults me. Right, because you've just got wonderful equipment back behind the counter. I think we spoke about that. But that's okay, we have stopped at the space station. Split the uprights. And let's go to another system. Okay, so back down here was the cluster we were starting to explore, and I almost think we should revisit this. Ah, but we're already out of jump range for that. Well, let's see. It recommends this system. Gosh, do we want a non-yellow star for our capital system? Oh, I don't know about that. That confronts me a little bit. There we go. We don't know the economy, but 5 planets and a moon. I accept those terms. Ooh. Electric green nebula. Interesting. That's different. I'm gonna be honest, I know that generally Earth-like planets are the big gem that most people search for, but I'm inclined to pick a tropical planet with mild weather, yes, but not necessarily a super Earth-like planet for our capital. We can always find one and colonize it later. It doesn't have to be the capital. Nope. We checked for our mining module. Let's go down and hit some planets. Let's do some planetary exploration. Wow, look at this nebula, though. It's so bright. It really makes me wonder how the night sky would be. Is this a desert planet? A noxious planet. That's kind of an interesting planet. Look at this one! That's a desert planet. Really? That's a desert planet? Oof, it looks... Tropical planet. With the red grass? Yeah, not so much. No, thank you. What do we have here? This is the one that got my interest here. The one with the moon. Just track it on the scanner for a moment. A fungal moon. But with no fungal mold, that means it's a calcishroom anomalous moon. That's fun. Uh-oh, what do we have over here? A flourishing planet. Oh my gosh. And it looks Earth-like. Well, we've got to visit it. I know, I was just saying how we don't need Earth-like planet, but... Yeah, that green nebula. Again, not a deal breaker, but I didn't look at the economy either. Developing, okay. A 2-star economy is very reasonable. That does look like green grass. Okay, some continental structure. It's got that pale yellow atmosphere, it looks like. That could give it a unique look on the surface. Let's hit this center landmass here, this island, and see what this is all about. More floating rocks. Shapes of teardrops. Oh, big boiling storm, too. Alright, let's coast down as we're about to impact the terrain in reverse thrusters. Wow. Well, I think we'll make landfall for certain. Landing area not clear. No, okay, then let's land where it is clear. Like up here. How about this? There you go. Torrential heat. Alright, so... This is a spicy tropical planet with just tremendously hot, boiling sauna-type storms. Got some minerals. Quantum instability from calcium secretion. So the ground is forming calcified rocks? Bedrock expulsion. So it's almost like the Earth is still boiling a little bit and letting out gases from underground, and that's why you have this sort of these rock formations forming, and of course that's why you have the heat. It wouldn't surprise me if there's not some big geothermal vents in a few areas on this planet, specifically in the ocean, but we won't know. I think we can stop and sit around the campfire a little bit here on this one, although I don't want to be on that rock. There we go. Sit around the campfire and roast some marshmallows. Not much with the view that we can be thinking about, but it does put us on the cliff, and I think that's the thing. People do like that. It makes everything feel larger, like we're smaller. Just sort of looking out over the vastness. All right. Let's go see that other tropical planet. The one with the moon. I don't think it had an ocean either. Also not a deal breaker. I'm very curious about this desert planet that almost looks like a lava planet, but no, here we go. Let's head to Slian N29. Seems like maybe it's a yellow atmosphere as well. That I'm not crazy about, but again, we're leaving all cards on the table until we land and look around and get a feel for a planet, so... 47 seconds. Could be a chance at an anomaly. We could always use our anomalous scanner, but I don't think that gives you upgrades necessarily. At least, we were in that one system, we used 2 anomaly scanners, didn't get an upgrade, and then as soon as we warped without a scanner active, we got an upgrade. No, this is an orange atmosphere. How about... Oh, good luck. So it's like this sort of teal flora, and this peaches and cream sky. Okay. Oh, we've got some mountain formations. Ooh, some rocky mountain formations coming into view. Some odd ones, actually, very jagged, and then we have some larger, more rounded ones in the distance. And some deep ravines. Well, that's fun. Oh, well, we've got to stop at the monolith. Right? I feel like you always stop for the monolith. Although it's not one of the larger ones. The ashes of Septorgi Smole. I convulse as I reach out and touch the beautiful stone marker, my mind filling with a deadly knowledge of the true history of the Gek. Ooh, look out. The Vikings spilled their own putrid blood and pushed the sentinel machines back from the outer edge. They drove forward like crashing tides, leaving broken metal in their wake. For a time, the sentinels became silent. In the silence came the glorious Gek ascent. It came with the rightful destruction of Korvax Prime. Yeah, we know a little bit about that, don't we? Let's seek help with the language and get to know a few more Gek words in the process. Okay, there's a beauty to the colors here. I kind of rather like these colors as I get to see them. The trees match the sky or the grass. The grass is very short. I like that short grass look, almost like it's a manicured landscape or engineered, perhaps. You know what I'm realizing I did not build on my freighter was an exocraft summoning station, so we might have to rectify that. Because look, you have a little bit, it's like this two-tone sort of golden grass in some areas, teal grass in others. You have some neat land formations. The plateaus and the ravines, that adds a little bit of character. I would really like to see... I would really very much like to see some of the terrestrial fauna. Let's see what sort of... Oh! Ask and you shall receive. What have we here? Friendly? Friendly little creature? Look at it! With a glowing nose? Rudolph, with your nose so bright. No. Maybe not. It looks like it's having trouble walking, though. No, until it had a purpose to get away from me. Now it can walk just fine. Okay. A lot of planets in this system. I'm going to be completely honest. There's something about this planet that is appealing to me more than I thought it would at first glance. Seeks company, Star Bramble, waxy all over. Oh, and the lot of birds. So kind of some neat creatures. We got this little cute little thing here with the Y forehead. This thing with the glowing nose, though. I suppose we should conduct planetary analysis. Liquidizes soil. Fungal reclamation. Oh. So the plants have learned to overcome fungus here. I wonder if this was once a fungal planet, and it's just slowly being taken over by all the grass and the trees. That's pretty nifty if that is the case. Sodium, we don't really have a need for that. Yeah, look at this. Look at this creature down here. Oh, wow. Hello. Oh, let's get the Nightmare in Space not in the shot. Pretty neat. The sun's going to set. I'm actually curious to see what this planet looks like at night. Ooh, we have a cave. Yeah, let's go see what the subterranean section of this planet looks like and what sort of cave structure it has. It does seem like there are quite a few different ravines and such here, which... Oh yeah, these like purple lit up marrow bulbs. Okay. Oh, here we go, more creatures. Oh, these are the same ones as that one. Just a different gender, I would guess. Or a different stage of development. Oh, we have more creatures. Huh. This appears to be a creature spawning point, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's go see what the night side of this planet looks like. The weather is balmy, which I'm not sure if that means no storms or not, but we certainly haven't had a storm yet. So I actually just looked it up. Balmy means no storms at all. And I think this is less than 1,000 light years away from the Nebula capital. I was just talking about taking our time and finding it, but I like this planet. I like the cliffs, I like the colors. It's familiar enough to feel like it's the orange sky at first I didn't think I would like, but it feels like a perpetual sunset or a sunrise. Like it just feels like it's late in the afternoon, and the grass is green enough. The trees. I like this. I do. I want to see what the night side of the planet looks like, though. And then I think we'll check out the moon as well. Yeah, but look at this green nebula. That's gonna be our night sky. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna look. Let's go. Not even where it's like sunset. Let's go straight nighttime. Yeah, look at these land formations here. Okay, it doesn't really look that abnormal at night. The terrain is a little more intense on this side of the planet. Look at this formation over here. It's like highlands, like plateaus, and then look, there's more. Like there's two separate elevation brackets on this world. Oh yeah, look at that night sky. That certainly makes it feel a little more alien. I don't know, though. I could probably live with this. It has enough character that it doesn't feel like a repeat Earth planet, and yet it's familiar enough and good weather. It means you'll always have good views and vistas, and you'll never be stuck in a torrential steam storm. Because as much as I love Terra Nautica, let's be honest, when it storms actually for a while and fairly regularly, and then when that happens, you don't get any of the views. Plus, I'm starting to get in my life to where these Earth planets are not as exciting. I mean, we talk a lot about how we want, you know, variety, and yet it seems like all of us, myself included, search for planets that remind us of Earth. I think it's pretty ironic. Yeah, we'll just grab some of this oxygen. Might as well. It's free. We're here. Well... and the fauna's abundant. And the sentinels are few. This might be it. This could very well be it. I feel pretty good about this planet. Let's see the moon. Because the fact that this is a planet with a moon offers a really neat sort of possibility as well as far as vistas go. But I believe also it's a calcishroom anomalous moon, right? If I'm not mistaken. So let's go investigate. Yeah, now we're talking. The fungal moon. Two-star economy. Not bad. Look, this one has the like mountainous veins or roots or whatever. Alright, let's slow down. We're on the night side. We should be able to start seeing the lights from the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, they're not as densely populated as I have seen in some of them. Even still, looks pretty neat, especially with the planet in the background, right? We're gonna stop and sit around this campfire for a little bit. Stop and sit around the fire. I think that's, yeah, so I'm gonna make that happen. We're not smelling the roses anymore. We're stopping to sit around the fire. Yeah, so it's... This planet has some of these anomalies, but not enough to really feel completely... Like, it definitely has a weird alien feel, but it's not... They're not everywhere. It's not like a forest of these mushrooms. The green nebula, though, that that gets me. I like it, though. It sort of gives character... to everything. I would like to see this moon on the daylight side of things, though. So I think we're going to bounce over to the daytime side of this moon and... Oh, is it the same color as its parent planet? With a lavender sky? Oh wow, you could also argue this could be a neat planet to build a base on as well. Even though you won't have the fauna necessarily. Oh, look at this. Huge sodium patches. Again with the short teal grass. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're gonna stop and sit around that fire. And just admire the view. I'm already starting to feel like this is home. Already getting there. Look at that. How many planets? It's like all the planets are visible from this moon. Like, what? One of them's behind a cloud. That one. Which planet is that? Oh, it's one of the only other ones with water. Well, shoot. We might just have to go make landfall on each planet in this system, but I think this is it. I'm already starting to feel really good about this. Yeah. I think, though, that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for this episode, and we'll likely check out the rest of the planets in this system in the next episode when I make a final decision. But until then, take care.